Hi, I'm Rebecca Matthias, and this week's video tip is 3 easy ways that you can get unstuck today. And I know as an entrepreneur or as a visionary woman, there's a lot of different things to balance, and I myself have felt that way as well. It's just a lot to manage. If you're wearing many hats and you haven't had the opportunity to build your team yet, that is compounded. And so a lot of times, because you're balancing so many things as an entrepreneur, you feel like you get stuck so easily. And so I wanted to bring you these 3 quick, easy tips that you can implement today and begin to have results and see some movement taking place. Because I think what happens so many times when you feel stuck is it perpetuates the problem, because procrastination comes in and it makes you feel like you're stuck even further. So step number 1 is to identify what you want. So make a list of what that is. What are you feeling challenged with? What are you wanting in your life? What do you want to create? You know, if you're avoiding something or procrastinating about something, the fastest way to get unstuck may very well be to identify what that thing is and take steps today to begin to surmount that problem or that challenge or that task. And I recently did this past weekend. I put all of my photos into a slideshow, and they had been piling up because I had had a problem with iMovie. And so I finally sat down and did it. And so doing that thing that is keeping you stuck, or that thing that's in your mind that you think about doing, can actually free up a lot of energy. And so after I finished up with all these pictures this weekend, I felt really free energetically. So I want that for you too. And so think of that thing that's been on your mind that you've been putting off doing, and get it done, or at least take one action step toward getting it done today, because it really will free up a lot of energy. So when you figure out what it is that you want, you need to map out the steps of how you're going to get that. So again, it's taking that one tiny baby step. And, you know, this could be you want to have more time. You want to spend less time in your office and more time interacting with clients, or more time taking care of yourself, because really self-care is what fuels your business. So I want to just challenge you today to really take maybe 10 or 15 minutes and map out what those steps are for you that are going to move you closer to your goal. And if you have a really big goal, you're going to need to chunk it down. So today is the day for you to move forward towards what it is you're yearning for. What is it that's truly in your heart? So if you, and this goal could be any goal. It could be a personal goal, it could be a business goal. A lot of times I find that when I'm achieving my personal goals, I feel more energetic and light in achieving and accomplishing the things in my business and getting the things done that I need to get done. And so break it down. What are those steps? How can you map this out so that you can get from point A to point B? And then the third step, which I think is one of the most critical steps, is surrounding yourself with the support. What is going to support you? What's the environment that's going to support you? You know, if your goal is to eat more clean and more healthy, obviously you want to be in an environment where clean and healthy food are available, and those not so good foods are not available. And again, you know, your body is the foundation of everything. So if you're not taking really fantastic, loving care of that, you're not going to be able to show up in your business and show up for your clients the best way possible. So that's just one example. And so I want to just tell you recently what's been going on in my life is that I've been feeling like, you know, there's some goals that I've had, and they're small goals. They're not really that big. You know, like getting to bed at a certain time or stopping eating after a certain time. And so I was just feeling stuck with accomplishing these goals. And so what I ended up doing was reaching out to someone that I knew could potentially be an accountability partner. And obviously I'm offering the same to her. So I've got this girl that I'm being an accountability partner to, and she to me. And it's been really great. And I've been able over the past couple of weeks to really accomplish these smaller goals. And I didn't really think it would be that big of a deal to achieve these goals, but it's amazing how these little tiny goals have added up. And what I'm seeing is that they're nurturing that trust in myself, they're nurturing that self-confidence in me, and I'm able to show up in every area of my life bigger and better. So again, I want to challenge you with these 3 steps today, because you're going to be able to move forward. And even though you think it's a small step, I'm telling you, these small steps add up, and you will begin to feel more and more amazing every single day. So step 1, what do you want? Step 2, map it out. How are you going to get there? What are those steps? Break it down. And then step 3, reaching out for accountability and support. And I'd love to hear what you're working on. I'd love to support you. And so I'm challenging you today to do this. And I want you to put your comments below, and I will be checking them and cheering you on and supporting you and helping you get from where you are to where you want to be. And I just really thank you for tuning into today's video tip challenge, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.